Today's video topic is going to be a little bit different from what we usually do. This is going to be a bit of a journal, a vlog, a way of recording and sharing my thoughts with my audience. First and foremost, I want you all to know that I know no more than you all. We live in the information age, and information has never been easier to discover than ever before. I sincerely hope that I never undermine this principle once in my life, especially running this channel. But for those of you who may be new here to discover crypto and blockchain technology, then I sincerely hope that you feel welcome here. We live in very strange and for some people very dark times. People who just graduated from university are having a difficult time finding jobs. People who have been part of the workforce for over a decade are being laid off suddenly. And we have to worry about machines rising up to replace some human functions, resulting in further job losses. The world's first trillionaire was created less than a month ago. From 2020 until now, grocery prices have increased 35%, rent for an apartment or house has increased by 40%, but salaries have only increased by 12% in the same time frame. We see that unemployment rate sits at 4.2%, but every time a new job post is made on LinkedIn, 25 people have applied within the first hour, and after the first day, you can pretty much kiss any chance you have of your own resume being seen goodbye. These are trends happening worldwide, manifested in different flavors that are created by local cultures in various countries all over the planet. So what is the way out? Simply put, it is not reasonable to blame the rise of technology on every single loss that you have or failure to progress. However, at the same time, if we see technology displace human labor significantly enough, the need for a more direct universal basic income may become a factor. The majority of people who lost their jobs were involved in translation or some form of writing. This is the easiest data processing that an LLM can perform with little or no human supervision. In more recent times, I've been working with agentic AI tools. It's pretty crazy what you can actually build using some AI agents. But to speak genuinely with you all, I strongly feel that we will see even more jobs displaced within the next 6 months to 1 year based on agentic AI. The counterargument to this would be that AI would give companies the abilities and tools to create new jobs that make these companies even more productive. My counterargument to that statement is that we have yet to see positive news headlines reflect this talking point. My contention, my own theory, and my own thesis leads me to believe that the only way out is to continue further printing money. Printing money, quantitative easing, is the only thing that the US government has known since the 1970s depegging of the US dollar from gold to solve any kind of recession fears. This would effectively continue the debt spiral that America is moving toward. That's $1 trillion printed and added to the national debt once every 3 months. This is a further debasement of the United States currency, but it would also make highly speculative assets such as Bitcoin and some other cryptocurrencies go up in value. So, ultimately speaking, what is my strategy? Simple. Stack sats. Stack Bitcoin. Stay humble. Where possible, make some investments in hard assets like gold or a few other precious metals. But also, when and where available, perhaps look into real estate. I'm not fantastically rich, but at the same time, I'm also not poor. I have 3 meals a day. Presently, I fulfill the first 4 layers of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If you think you'll be here with me for that journey, then I welcome you to subscribe if you haven't already. There are some other thoughts that have crossed my mind about running this YouTube channel. For example, I was thinking it might be a good idea to start a podcast one day. We'll see where that idea goes, but I would need a much larger following to make that possible. Thank you for watching today. This has been an amalgamation of my thoughts. I hope I can see you here again later.